Yo, what is going on, guys? Happy Monday, everybody. Let's fucking get it. I'm not sick anymore. I feel fucking great. We took a fucking fantastic trade today, and it's still going. What a fucking good Monday, right? This is how we want our week to start off. Seeing green, drinking that coffee. Let's fucking go. Alright, you already know. Let's do it. NQ recap. Let's recap this trade. And, yeah, let's go from there. Alright, guys. So, it's going to be kind of a slow week just because of... So, this is actually a really lucky trade to catch. Just because FOMC is Thursday and we're going to... Or Wednesday. Wednesday or Thursday. Can't remember the day. That's crazy. But we have to keep in mind that Jerome Powell's going to tell us they're cutting rates. We're not sure if it's one rate cut or two rate cuts. But that's why the week is going to be very, indecisive and very low volume, very choppy. So kind of any big plays that you take the money off the table, maybe even 50 points in and out. That's it. Call it a day. Stop trading. Because we're probably not going to see a lot of big moves in the market just because we aren't sure where we're headed. Even this, I took off 4 contracts, right? I had 5 contracts. I took off 4 at plus 50, I think this was right here. And now I'm just holding 1 contract. Whatever happens, happens. My hands are washed. I made money today. I'm happy. This is the way you want to be trading up until we get FOMC and the interest rates. You don't want to be taking 5 contracts and trying to ride it for 200 points. Most likely it's not going to happen. All right, so you want to be in quicken, even if you're trimming at plus 20, plus 25, plus 30, that's good, plus 15. Take your money and go home with it because we don't know where we're headed. It's going to be choppy. We're not sure. It's going to be low volume, so we got to play it very safe here. So let's talk about the reason why I decided to sell NQ. So immediately we came back to this line, which I had marked out from the day before. It was the high that we were looking to sweep on Friday. Yeah, on Friday. Yeah, it was a high that we were looking to sweep on Friday. And we immediately came down to it. This was market open. We immediately sold down. And then we pushed back up to high of the day. And then we were chopping around here. As soon as I seen this chop around this high, I was like, alright, we're probably going to just sell off. My educated guess. So I waited for a good entry point. To be completely honest, there was not really a lot of places to enter these sells, at least for my strategy. The liquidation strategy. But here we found an inverse fair value gap. Which almost got... I averaged it in while it was pushing back up into the inverse fair value gap because I didn't want to get... I didn't know if I was going to be able to catch this sell. And sure enough, I mean, if you look, it's hard to enter off these fair value gaps today. I mean, that's what today is. You got to kind of almost rush into your trades or not really trade at all. Look, if you entered a sell, you missed the sell here too. And even if you didn't take this, because there was no exact entry on it, there was a break of structure, and that was it. Yeah, I expect us to chop down here, and then sell off down here. That's my game plan, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I made money today. I'm happy. So, that was the reason for the trade. We were chopping around at the high of the day. I don't like that. I like to just see a steady flow up or a steady flow down. Either way. This chop at the high of the day, that's just not... It just doesn't make any sense. It's going to sell off. Because the market's indecisive. If we scroll out to the 1 hour... yeah, I still think we bottomed out. I have no reason to see why this wasn't the bottom out of last week. And now we're looking at this important area right here, which I'm going to talk about. So I do think right, because we're trying to predict the future here. But it's always good to, like, test your knowledge in the market and see, if you're right or you're wrong. That's kind of what I like to do. It's something I enjoy. It doesn't mean I need to be right, and it doesn't mean I need to take trades off this. But this is just my hypothetical speaking. So I think rates are going to come out. I think we're going to be very bullish. And I really think that that's going to push us through this area of sellers, and I think people are going to be selling, and I think a lot of liquidation is going to happen up here, but I think we're going to break through this FOMC. I do think we come and bottom out the rest of this day down here somewhere. That would be nice to see it bottom out over here, and then and then comes Tuesday, we chop back up to the 19.5 area, and then FOMC the next day. That's my game plan. That's what I think is going to happen. Other than that, on the daily, everything looks clean to me. I'm still waiting, like I've been saying for the past however many days. It's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2 weeks almost. I want to break this area. That's the only way I'll be absolutely bullish that we're going to all-time highs, if we break this area right here. You call it whatever you want. You could call it sell zone. You could call it liquidity sweep. You could call it a demand zone. Whatever the fuck you want to call it. Resistance. It's all that, okay? We need to break through that. And that's very important if we break through that. But yeah, other than that, guys, that's basically it. I think tomorrow what we're going to do is actually dive into, like, my top 5 stocks that I'm going to be DCAing into, or I'm looking to DCA into. I think I'm going to switch up the NQ recap videos. But even if we take a look at ES, so ES is the S&P 500, if you didn't know. It's just another index that's the top 500 companies. We're at that area right here. If you look at ES, look how many times we've sold off in this area right here. Just this area alone. And look, we even smacked into it. Get rid of that. We even smacked into it yesterday. So, are we going to reject again here? ES and NQ usually follow each other, so I think we're going to reject here, come back down. I don't think we're ready for this yet. I think we need to see the rates first before we even push up into this area here. But yeah, other than that, guys, that's it. I hope you guys have a great day, and I hope I don't get stopped out of this. I'm really looking for a big day today. It would be nice. But yeah, guys, have a great day. Later.